Welcome to the JMT.
Governor of Osun State, they call Ademola Adeleke, don't talk say in a teacher when it comes to politics matter. Oh, my people, how na day? We don't come again for this our news channel. If this one is the first time where you come across this our video, make you do well to subscribe. And if you don't subscribe before, don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that all our news where they enter your phone as if in a text message. You this will not be them say this one is see am for yourself, make you hear am for yourself. Oh. The governor of Osun State don't get one-on-one interview with one man where he spill many things. He talk about railway train, he talk about road, he talk about water, he talk about how he don't able to save money ×3 for the state. And people don't ask and say how it do one, and he don't tell them say everything na organization. Now people want play on the video, make una hear what this man talk concerning progress for Osun State.
When you came out to say you want to serve Osun people, amongst the things you talked about, one of the things you said was the welfare of workers.
Yes.
The other thing you said, the lives of the Osun people would be changed for the better.
Yes.
Now, in the face of the economic situation we have, fuel subsidy on fuel, petrol rather, has been removed, and that has affected a lot of things. So these, even the little that they were earning, they can't use much of it anymore.
Yes.
So would you still say that manifesto you had is workable in the face of the economic situation?
Yes, it's workable. It depends on how you go about it.
Let's talk about how you intend to work through all of this. I mean, people are talking meanwhile, we'll get back to the palliatives. Okay. I mean, if 8 states is getting 5 billion, we'll come to that in a bit. But let's look at how you intend to work through the manifestos that you came into office with in the face of the situation we have, economic situation.
Well, we already started in terms of before I came to Abuja last week, is the second phase of our free medical care, Imole outreach medical care. About the first one, I think it was about 3 months ago. About 25,000 benefited from it. Some of them, almost dying. Some of them they cannot see because they don't have money. They have cataract. So we brought all the experts, and they fixed it. They didn't pay a dime. It was free. So we make sure that we pay for that, for that one too, and all that. And I'm paying. They have salary that the previous administration did not pay. So they were wondering, after paying that half salary, I will still pay their salary. Join together. The contributed, pensioner, quarterly, we pay them. So that is how we've been trying to make sure that things are cushioning down for our people. Right now, as we are speaking, I'm planning to get in some buses. We have some buses that have been abandoned, and we call the chief mechanic, call expert from outside, almost 30 or something that can be fixed.
But are you considering building a rail system around Osun? I mean, now that the federal government the constitution rather, has been amended to say states can get into the railway transportation.
Yes.
Are you considering that?
Yeah, I'm considering it because, our rail is the best. When we were growing up, when my father lived in Enugu, do you know that we will take train from Enugu, we will land me in my town, Ede. We have a station there. My father, brought his car and everything. We come here for weekend. So it's very good. So even I'm talking to some, partners that we can do it together. Even all those train stations, we will beautify the place, make it beautiful, and all that. So that one is in the pipeline. So my predecessor is now transport minister.
So that might help to make
things. I spoke to him. I said, listen, because I supported you, you must come down. Campaign is over. I'm governor for everybody. So You must come down and
let's work together. I like this campaigns over the politicking over nice time to serve the people. Amongst the 5 things you listed, you talked about Osun money working for the Osun people. You talked about through homegrown infrastructure policy. Now we'll come to that. People-focused social policies through skill-based education, affordable health care, state security, and social security support. Let's go back a bit to look at infrastructure. Osun money working for Osun people.
Yeah.
Infrastructure. You mentioned the road that you met on ground, started by a previous administration, which you have completed. Yeah. And the concern in Nigeria most times is the fact that are we building people or are we building institutions? When you finish your service and you move, can the Osun people and indeed the rest of Nigeria look into Osun and say, okay, in Osun, when it comes to governance, it's digitized. When it comes to service to the people, see. When it comes to infrastructure, roads, schools, and not just that, the administration and management of this infrastructure is legalized such that it cannot be toiled with.
That's our plan. That's what we're doing. Like right now, when you talk about infrastructure, we are building road cut across Osun State. They could not believe it. They said, how are we doing it? I said, it's God.
So you're not borrowing to build?
No, I've not borrowed. I'm not borrowed. I'm just saying, I'm very prudent. You know, people don't know that about me. Very, very prudent. If you see me when they bring the fire, I will just take a look at it and read it and everything like that. I'll say, okay, son, let this one, hold on. It's not our priority right now. So, I can assure you, go and check. You're a journalist. Right now, across Osun State, at least we're building about 40 to 50 kilometers across. You can fact check it, building across the whole state. Then water is a problem in Osun State. How can we have river Osun everywhere that's supposed to make pipeline water so easier? But it depends on the leader. So we said temporary. What we're going to do is that we're going to do cut across 332 watts borehole, so at least they can have clean water to drink.
My people, hope una don watch the video, una don hear wetin this governor talk. Is it making sense or is not making sense? I would like to know. Make una do well to drop una comment for comment section. Make una also forget to like and share this video. Until we meet again for another news, make una do well to stay safe for una do.